into your creativity, because sometimes you need to approach it from different ways, and it's not always the direct way. It's not always you go into your studio and you feel like painting, you know, so what is it you feel like doing? And if you can't think what you feel like doing, you've got to find other ways to get in. So for me, looking at different words is a way that helps me be more creative. And I shared a bit about, you know, I shared the word motivated last week. And so, yeah, this is another way, another thing, another tool I use that helps me kind of show up and, you know, create. And when I don't feel like creating a particular thing, I move on to something else. You know, I might move on to acrylics over oils. I haven't actually used oils recently. There is an oil painting that's been sitting in my studio on the wall for the longest, and it needs finishing up. But yeah, so that's another thing. Or I've been spending a long time doing more textile projects and pieces, and I'd love to share some of those with you over time. So today the word is fondness, and as I look at the word, I'm thinking fondness, you know, how do you want to use it? I mean, how would you use it for yourself when you think about your creative practice? You know, do you have a fondness for a particular supply? You know, would you use that word in that way? That I've got a fondness for Inktense pencils. No, I love Inktense pencils. Maybe it's a way in which we can trick the critic, and I'm all for tricking the critic, because sometimes the critic can be quite brutal and very offhand, and, you know, say things that do not necessarily help you in that particular moment. But maybe, you know, you have to think of ways in which you can maybe not make something really glaringly obvious, because you don't want the critic to come in and then throw their mouth all over it and then, you know, detract from the thing that actually was a really beautiful thing. So fondness. I have a fondness for I like writing, so I guess I would use words that were a bit more kind of powerful. And when I think of my